Thank you for hanging out in the Nerdery. We have a very ambitious episode tonight. We are going to compare the brand new Infinity Gauntlet Thanos versus the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure to determine who is the Maddest Titan. We will assign 1 point to each of the following categories: scale, face, gauntlet, sculpt, and articulation. In order to accomplish this, we'll need to unbox the Infinity Gauntlet Thanos, the 6 figures in the Endgame Wave, Ronin, Ebony Maw, Living Laser, Nighthawk, Citizen V, and Hercules. Then assemble the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure. It's pretty cool to see on Action Figure 411 how several of these figures have appreciated nicely in value, and some are really good buys right now if you guys need them. Armored Thanos is currently valued at $57. What is the highest valued BAF in your collection? Now that I have all these figures out of box, I am really impressed with this wave. Might be fun to do a ranking video for them. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing one. Both figures are indeed titans. Armored Thanos is slightly taller, but Deluxe Thanos is a thick boy. Let's compare them to other figures and see which one wins the scale comparison. Armored Thanos towers over Proxima Midnight and Ebony Maw, although Groot is definitely a bit taller than him. You really appreciate his scale when you put him next to Ronin, Thor, Vision, and Iron Man. Dude, he towers over each of them. They look awesome together. Deluxe Thanos is crazy thick, but he's definitely not as tall as Armored Thanos. Check out how he scales next to Proxima Midnight and Ebony Maw, and Groot definitely towers over him. He looks really cool when you put him next to other Marvel comic book figures. Check him out with the Cosmic Ghost Rider, Obsidian Silver Surfer, and Beta Ray Bill. Oh my god, they look awesome together. I'm gonna have to give this one a tie. Infinity Gauntlet Thanos is thicker, while Armored Thanos is taller, but they both scale wonderfully next to comic book as well as MCU figures. Infinity Gauntlet Thanos comes with 2 heads, and I love them both. I'm actually probably just going to switch them up all the time in the display. So appreciate having the 2 options. Dude, check out that evil smile. His teeth are carved well. You have all the striations in his chin. Glowing blue ethereal eyes. I mean, he just looks menacing and evil, man. And that helmet is on point. Check out the horns as they come up. They look like crazy eyebrows. Love the bold colors they picked for it as well. The other head sculpt is Old Man Thanos. Check out that crown on his head. I love all the points as they come up. Again, man, just has an evil smirk on his face. That beard is incredible. Love how it hangs all the way down his chest. This is from a recent comic book run where it's Old Man Thanos at the end of time. It gives us the Obsidian Silver Surfer as well as the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Highly recommend reading those comics. Dude, Armored Thanos is also an outstanding face sculpt. They got the chin right, gritted teeth look great. I mean, kind of looks like he's taking a big bowel movement there and he's having a hard time with it. But I really feel like they captured his face in essence from the MCU. And then look at that helmet, man. Wow, that is beautifully carved. I love the colors they picked on it. That helmet is exquisite with detail. All 3 face sculpts are very well done, and if it was just a 1-to-1 ratio, I'd probably be Captain Indecisive again and give it a tie, but the fact that Infinity Gauntlet Thanos gives us 2 different face sculpts to choose from, he's the clear winner here. Infinity Gauntlet Thanos comes with 2 Infinity Gauntlets. The first one is like a grip fist in rage, like he's making a threat. Really love the bright gold detail to it. You can see all Infinity Stones on it. The second option is the same colors and Infinity Stones, however, it's him doing the snap. Dude, I really like that. You can have him posed in the display, ready to snap, and everybody charging at him. I think that's a really, really cool touch. Armored Thanos' gauntlet has exquisite carved detail. It looks weathered and old, how it should. I love how that's just movie real, man. It definitely echoes what we saw in the MCU. Really appreciate the colors on here. Would have liked it maybe if they were a little bit bolder and glowing, but that's just being nitpicky. I think it looks awesome on him, and it really looks sweet with the rest of his armor. Really two great options here. One is comic book reel and the other one is movie reel. They both complement the figures well and are done perfectly. Deluxe Thanos does have the edge, giving you 2 Infinity Gauntlet options, so I'm going to give the win there simply because you have 2 options, whereas with the Armored Thanos they give you 1, but man, it's pretty much a tie other than that. Let me know in the comments below which gauntlet you feel is superior. Armored Thanos is one of the more impressive body sculpts I've seen. Really appreciate the coloring on his armor. It really pops under the lighting, and it looks very movie reel accurate. Also comes with soft rubber that hangs down over him. Man, and his armor on his legs is carved out really well. Again, love the weathered gold look to it, and it has such sweet detail running through it. Look at the boots and the mold they made. That is really cool. And a lot of times the back of these figures is an afterthought, but I think the back looks just as cool as the front on him. And then check out the shoulder and forearm armor. Again, all complementary and work synergistically with the helmet. Deluxe Thanos' colors pop, man. They're going to look awesome under the LEDs in the display, and he's definitely going to be a standout figure. Do appreciate the soft rubber here, which allows full movement and rotation of the shoulder. Looks really good in contrast to the blue. So this figure is a large body with paint on it. It's well done, but doesn't have the detail of Armored Thanos. He also has a soft rubber belt, again, complementary to the rest of the figure. His gauntlets are carved with really nice detail, has a nice wrinkle to it, and then he has large gold boots, again, with wrinkles and movement in them. Even though this figure is somewhat plain, I think it's very well done because of the colors and how they pop, and he's going to look awesome and menacing in a display. I really appreciate the execution on both these figures. This is comic book accurate and it looks awesome. However, you just cannot compete with the sculpt on a realistic MCU looking figure, man. The realism on this is incredible. The colors they picked just look amazing, man. This is one of the coolest figures I think I'm going to have in my display. Let me know which body sculpt you think reigns supreme. The final category is articulation. Thanos gives us some real nice head tilt side to side. Looks great back and forth as well as up and down. You have 360 degree motion in the shoulder, comes all the way out, 90 degrees cut. You do have an ab crunch, but there is no swivel. Legs kick out super wide, especially for a big dude like this. And then check out the bend at the knee, and then you also get a nice rock back and forth at the foot. However, I don't know if this is a defect or if any of you experienced this, my elbow joint with the gauntlet is just frozen solid. I did a hair dryer, I ran it under hot water, and it will not budge. Oop. And then this shoulder keeps falling out no matter how many times I pop it in place. So I feel like I got a defective arm here. I'm pretty bummed out, but I am most bummed out that I can't bend his arm and make him look like he's using the Infinity Gauntlet. He can only stand with it at his side or just hold it out real weird like that. Infinity Gauntlet Thanos also has real great head tilt, side to side easy, and looks up and down. Maybe not as far up as the other Thanos, but definitely just as far down. Shoulder comes all the way out. You do get full 360 degree rotation. Again, this is soft rubber, so it allows it to move, but you do not get 90 degree bend at the elbow there. Does come with a cut and a swivel at the waist. Legs kick out pretty well for a big boy. Another swivel there, and then you get greater than 90 degrees there, and then a nice rocker back and forth at the boot. So the big thing that I appreciate here is even though you don't get 90 degrees on the elbow, you still get some bend, so you can pose him and make him use the Infinity Gauntlet. Both figures articulate well, but I have to give the win to the Infinity Gauntlet Thanos, simply because I cannot bend the elbow on the Gauntlet arm for Armored Thanos. Let me know in the comments if you had the same experience, or if you have a tip and trick I didn't try other than hot water and a hairdryer. Both figures are going to be extraordinary additions to the Nerdery as they tower over the others. I can build entire scenes around each of them. Let me know in the comments below how you display your Thanos and which figure you think is the Maddest Titan. It was inevitable. With 3.5 points, Infinity Gauntlet Thanos wears the crown of Maddest Titan. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell to join the noble quest of building this action figure collection. See you real soon.